ready with me to host a panel at COP30. The year is 25. This is what my life now looks like because I asked my lovely hairdresser to cut me a fringe and I don't know what to do with it. First things first, contact lenses. I'm hosting a panel at COP, which is, I think, probably like the biggest, most, oh, sorry, look away if you don't like people touching their eyes. Biggest thing I've ever done as a young climate scientist. So exciting. We're not going to Brazil. I haven't made it to COP yet. Let me know who's taking me to COP next year. The panel is on tipping points, specifically ocean tipping points. I'm a marine biologist. I study the ocean and climate. So we're going to be thinking about what role ocean tipping points, corals like the ice sheets, ocean circulations, if you've heard of the Atlantic meridional overturning circulations. I've said that so many times in the last few days because I'm so worried that I'm going to say it wrong. It's the meridional. Don't overthink it. The other thing that's really exciting about this panel is how cool the people on the panel are. I would love to be in a room with all these people. So we have Tim Lenton, who wrote the Tipping Points report, which I will put a picture of here if you haven't read it. It's 300 and something pages long, but there is a website which really nicely kind of takes you through the most important points. We also have Alex Rogers, who is a marine ecologist, and he's also super involved in policy around biodiversity protection. We have Ben Moat, who is an ocean physicist, and he runs continuous monitoring of the Atlantic meridional overturning circulation, which is like a super important system of ocean currents for climate. We have Louise Syme, who is from the British Antarctic Survey, and she's going to talk to us about polar impacts on climate. And we also have Victoria Spicer, who is from the University of Leeds, and she looks at governance and policy around tipping points. This panel is organised by the National Oceanography Centre, and so we are going to be focusing on marine science and the science and technology that we basically have around ocean observations, around long-term monitoring, and also why these things are so important, because sometimes it's harder for us as scientists to get money for things that are already happening and are kind of old news maybe, but really need to be kept going, than it can be to get funding for like new and shiny and innovative things, which are also really important because they're going to take us forwards. But we need both of these things. We need our ships, we need our long-term monitoring, our moorings, we need all these things to stay in place, and for that we need money. Now hair, because this is not